Hello, I'm Kieran, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Salt and Sanctuary. It is a Dark Souls style game, except it's on a 2D plane. You're going to hear the term a lot like Dark Souls in this video because it is a lot like Dark Souls. You have a lot of weapons to choose from, and you have to go through this really interesting sort of dark world and defeat bosses. It's very unforgiving, and doesn't tell you much in the way of story and how to go about doing things. Again, very much like Dark Souls. What's interesting about this game is because it's on a 2D plane, it does feel a bit weird to begin with, since you're maybe used to playing in a 3D space like in Dark Souls. But it works really, really well. Really great gameplay for 2 developers, which is very impressive. As you see there, you can. This game uses salt as your level up currency rather than souls, and there you just saw me get salt bags, and that increases your levels. You can spend level ups here at sanctuaries. Sanctuaries are interesting because they're like bonfires, except you also have the option to inhabit them with people by making an offering at the sort of altar place, and people can show up like blacksmiths. As you see here, me looking around, you can upgrade your weapons and buy new weapons and armor and such. Other people there are there's that guy to the left. He's a traveler. He can teleport you to other sanctuaries that you're already on. And you see here I'm putting down another figure, which is these people, and this particular one lets you increase your like potions and stuff, all that, by 1. So there I just got a 6 red flask, which is my health. So there's a lot of interesting environments in this game. So you can see I'm in this sort of tree foresty area, fighting against a guy that's trying to kill me, a very predator-looking type of creature. I've got this really nice spear that it's quite long range and does a good bit of damage. Like in Dark Souls, there's slight multiplayer aspects. People can leave messages, as they did here, and I found a secret because of people leaving messages for me. So that's pretty good. But of course, I fall and die. And again, like in Dark Souls, you lose your level up currency, salt. There's also another currency in this game, gold, and you can use gold to buy armor and weapons. Right here I'm freaking out because there's a lot of enemies about, and I'm panicking, like that weird gross thing that just fell out the tree, and I'm just running away because I'm really scared and I'm about to die. So yeah, that was partially my fault though, because I should have been looking where I'm going, and so that's another good aspect of this game. Very much like Dark Souls, you learn from your experience as you go on. When you die, you respawn back at a sanctuary and you lose a little bit of gold and all your salt, but you can get back your salt by going back there and killing the enemy that killed you. So here is a boss. The bosses are really cool in this game. They've got really nice designs. This one is very scary and can easily kill you if you don't do the right dodges at the right times. I had to chip away at her health for quite a while, so this boss goes on for a bit too long, but I've cut it down a little bit. As you see, I'm just sort of trying to dodge and try to fight against her sort of attacks. Again, dodging is really important in this game. Strangely, you kind of have to be a little bit more precise in dodging in this game than in Dark Souls, because you are just on a 2D plane rather than having full 3D and a full 3D environment. But I'm just trying to chip away at her health. There are various like items that you can use in particular boss battles. Again, the game doesn't tell you much about what to use at what time, so you have to sort of read the really long story behind them all and try and figure it out for yourself. Right here, I'm just freaking out because I've only got one flask left and I'm on low health. When you get hit, your max health lowers. Kind of like in Dark Souls 2, when you die, your max health lowers in this game. It's when you are hit instead. As you can see, I'm just trying to take a ranged approach here because I don't really get that close. But she's on low health and I'm close to killing her, so I just try to dodge out the way. I was pretty sure I was going to die at this point, but fortunately I kill her. So for more stuff like this, please head to readyup.net. Thank you. See ya.